Lil Durk responded to NBA Youngboy because NBA Youngboy dropped this track where he mentioned the whole situation, Von and all this stuff, and trying to claim Von. He's somewhere hiding in the house, hiding on tag, all this stuff about he's on D time. He's talking about King Von, about Oblock packs, saying boys get folded up in Atlanta and boy got folded up in Atlanta. All these bars, I mean, at this point, is this what people listening to? NBA Youngboy, the industry's plant. That's why he's coming out now and talking about King Von and all this stuff. Isn't it weird how Lil Durk, he announced his tour, the 7220 tour that's coming out. He announced it and then he responded to NBA Youngboy. He said, don't claim it if you didn't do it. You still ain't. And people were going in on him because people were like, well, you talk about Tuka all the time. You keep dissing Tuka and all the stuff and you ain't responsible for Tuka. But then what I found weird about what he had to say as well, I just think it's all a thing where, you know, behind the scenes they're going on and stuff, and now they're putting it out in the public and making it look like beef. That's what I think it is. And even when he said, oh, don't claim it if you didn't do it, I kind of felt a bit weird with the picture beside him of Von and stuff. To me, it felt like he was telling on himself. He was telling on himself, saying that he did it and he's responsible for it and not NBA Youngboy. Looking at this picture and I'm like, is that a candle? Is that a candle? Why is there a candle in the room and stuff? And they have Von and all this stuff of Von in the room. And then there's a candle in the room. I'm telling you, it is weird. It goes deeper. It goes dark. It is crazy, the stuff that they're doing. And now he has NBA Youngboy and all this stuff. He's literally a pawn, NBA Youngboy. Literally, they use him as a pawn. He needs the viral moment when it comes to Von. He needs to put himself in there because right now what they're trying to do is make NBA Youngboy look like the hitter, look like the main one, the one who they took orders from to take out Von. That's what he's trying to make it look like. But in reality, Lil Durk is the one we should be looking at, because I'm telling you, even when people say, oh, they were going back and forth in songs and all of it, it is real. When you listen to Evil Twin, go back and listen to Evil Twin. They were going back and forth and all this stuff, and then Lil Durk's like, hey Von, tell bro go spend that Benz and all the time. And what you mean about hey Von, tell bro, like, why is he trying to bust Von? Why is he trying to bust Von around, man? And then Von's like, and then Von said Lil Ninja twice in that song, and I felt like he was directly responding to Durk. And then he said, signed a mill for a couple deal, but I still drill. And then Lil Durk is like, the killers and robbers vouching for him and all this stuff, trying to make it look like, yeah, but at the same time, I will do something. The killers and robbers vouching. So you can think of it many different ways. You can think of it as, you know, he responding to YB saying, oh, Little Tim did it, you didn't do it, so therefore you shouldn't have anything to say. When I read it and the picture beside him and all the sound, to me it felt like he was saying he did it type thing. Don't claim it if you didn't do it. I don't know, I just found that a bit weird. And then Kayla B came out and stuff, and then she posted something looking down on YB and all this stuff, and she was looking down in the camera. Little Reese, the ghost of Chirac, he responded and said this, it is all rap, it's just rap, like they're just rapping like all the other rappers out here. That's what he said about NBA Youngboy. They really ain't in the streets, they ain't outside, they're not outside on the front lines. And then NLE Chopper came in. You know, NLE Chopper is currently working on the herbs, the natural BBL stuff. He's working on that, right? So he came out and he said, I stamped that. He's stamping what Little Reese said about they are only talking. All the other rappers, it's just rap. They ain't really outside. And all of them, they are not outside. Then we had Quando Rondo chiming in as well, and he repeated the bars. I mean, when you listen to the bars, I'm like, is that what people listening to right now? It's that Squid Game. Oblock packs get rolled up. Murder what they told us. Atlanta boy get folded up. I mean, how much time did he really put into these bars to actually come up with this kind of bar? And think about it. How much time did he really put into these bars? Because I mean, it sounds like he probably thought about it for days before he even came up with that bar. He thought about it for days. Literally, probably thought about it when he was inside and stuff. And now he has the time to talk about it. Bringing up Squid Game, right? I feel like he brought up Squid Game, mentioning the A-Roy situation that happened the other day. And then he's telling people that they're all smoking Von. They smoke Von. Atlanta boy get folded up, all this stuff, right? And then what they told us, they're saying that the government and the authorities, they said they murder him, right? Is what they're telling them and all this. This is what NBA Youngboy decided to do, and I don't believe that NBA Youngboy just came out of nowhere and he was on demon time and all this rubbish that people are saying and stuff. I don't believe it. I believe that, you know, Lil Durk and all them behind the scenes, all this stuff, right? And they're creating all this thing because, you know, he's dropping that album. He wants to drop his album. So that's what I'm thinking, you know, he's getting it back, and Lil Durk is back outside now. He's back, right? And then another thing as well, I was talking to my friend the other day, and she was talking about how Lil Durk was on Wilding Out and stuff, and he doesn't look nothing like when he he's on Wilding Out, he looks like a complete different person. And in the live last night, he looked like he had a whole jawline and all this stuff like King Von. Tuning them really, like, and he's really soul snatching. It is about soul snatching. Little Durk has literally became King Von overnight. He became King Von overnight. Every time you go live now and you think of him, you think of Von. And then even with that picture beside him when he was on live and stuff about Von, it was literally about that as well. Like, it's so crazy. Let's get into Straight Drop. So Straight Drop now, they caught up with Straight Drop. They got him in between Indiana and Memphis. So in the video that he dropped before they caught up with him, he got this bar where he says 50 shots in 20 seconds. That bar went on the news because it was about it was about how many shots that was on the ground. And when it came to the Young Dolph situation, so they end up catching up with him about 3 hours and some away. Apparently they got a tip that he was literally on the highway or something driving, and they made all these calls and track him down. He ended up going down along with 2 other people, and these 2 people, they are saying they were accomplices. They were actually helping him out and stuff and hiding a fugitive, and they're going down for that as well. And another thing I found interesting, it is actually an indictment, so it means that it's based around the conspiracies and the rumors and all this stuff, and it's the same thing they did with Moop and them. They have actually went around on the internet, watch all these videos and all this stuff. At this point, this content is becoming dangerous. It's becoming dangerous. Like, they're literally watching all this stuff and taking up all the rumors, and they said, they had to sift through all the rumors and stuff to get through the truth. And there's a lot of people that helped out in the situation, similar to what they said about the FBG Duck situation. So at this point, it's becoming a pattern. This is what they're doing. The content, all the stuff we're doing and everything now, they are watching it. They're watching everyone, and then they're doing this and they're looking at this, and they are not doing their jobs. They're going off rumors and creating these indictments and stuff because they can't really charge someone with murder, like 100%, have these solid evidence on them and all of it, because it's all conspiracies and all this stuff, and they have to put in an indictment. This is crazy. Even the 2 other people that was with Straight Drop, that caught with Straight Drop, kind of just helped him out, drove him here, do all the stuff. He probably stayed at one of their houses. The other person, apparently, he was one of the shooters. This is what they're saying, but then there's so much other things because they are looking at all these rumors and stuff, and they're sifting through rumors. I mean, at this point, it's all opinion based. At this point, it's all opinion based. There's no facts around it. There is no facts around it. It is all opinion based. This is what they are doing. They're going around and they're looking at all the content and all this stuff and what people are saying, and the video that got the most views and all this stuff, and they are watching it and seeing what information they can put together, and then they're creating these indictments under conspiracy charge. To me, it sounds like they are not doing their jobs. They're not doing their jobs. We are working for them. We are doing the job for them, and then they're pissing for all this stuff together when they don't have, in my eyes, it just makes me feel like they don't have any solid evidence on them about the Young Dolph situation. Is there on camera? No face. They haven't all the mask and stuff. Innocent until proven guilty. All this stuff. Like, the law is changing. They are changing it, and they are changing it around the way the internet works. And I'm telling you, this stuff is being promoted for a reason, and it's changing all these laws and stuff. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's just weird how everything's all playing out.